Coffee Club. Oh boy, here we go. Coffee Club. This is actually the final Coffee Club of the year already. December 27th, 2024. Josh, Haley, you guys have a good Christmas?
It was great.
Yeah, really good.
Everybody got back in one piece. That's good. I had a fun time with family, so yeah, let's get after it here. We got some great guests in studio here today. Chance and Jake in here to talk about Southwest Nebraska Cattlemen. Soraya and also Rhonda in to talk about a special event coming up on the 31st with Rotary. So, all right, let's get to it. Let's start with the Rotary. And Soraya, tell us a little bit about a special event here.
Yeah, we've got our second annual New Year's celebration coming up on December 31st. This year, we're really excited. It's going to be a Western theme. So
It's my birthday, by the way.
So you should come. We'll celebrate you. We're going to have line dancing lessons from 8:30 to 9:30 so that you can kind of get prepped with your dance skills. And then 9:30 to 12:30 is just going to be a fun party with a DJ. We will have drinks. So you get 2 free drink tickets with your ticket, a taco and nacho bar, a photo booth. And it's just going to be a ton of fun. We'll have a midnight champagne toast. So it is worth coming out to. So that's at the McCook City Auditorium from 8:30 to 12:30 on New Year's, and you can pre-purchase your tickets online now, or you can buy them at the door.
Are you doing a balloon drop again, or what are you going to do for a cowboy theme? You dropping cactuses? Or?
We will have cactus decorations. No balloon drop this year. That was a little too technically hard, so we decided to cut that one.
I thought I had to have one string, so I didn't think it was too bad last year, but
There was a group participation to make that happen, so that was kind of cool.
What's the history behind this? I mean, last year was the first year. Kind of how'd this come about?
Well, last year was adult prom. Because we're all still 12, and so, we're just still kids, and so, it was the adult prom. Just wanting to do something, there have been some New Year's Eve activities over the years, and so we're just like, we want to do some, and we're perpetual prom sponsors. John and I are, so we're just like, we always get to host for other people. We're like, we wanted to have something for ourselves. So
did you have chaperones?
We thought about that we should have the kids come chaperone us. Yeah. That would have been fun, but they were a little too busy. So just to have something, in the community. There's been New Year's Eve events in the past and stuff, so we just wanted to have something fun and different to have for the community. So that's kind of where it started last year, and just keep it rolling this year.
Talk about this is a Rotary deal, right?
Yes. So it is a fundraiser for Rotary. So in addition to getting to come out to a really fun event, you do support Rotary and the projects we do in the community, which would include like youth sports sponsorship, planting a tree. We just did a picnic table at the pool this last year, a bench at the dog park. So there's a ton of great projects that this adult New Year's Eve celebration helps fund.
Yeah. Talk about Rotary as a whole. I mean, if people want to be a part of that, do you have to be invited? Secret club? What is it?
We meet, so Rotary has been around. We actually celebrated the 100th year in McCook 2 years ago. So it's been around for quite a while here in McCook. We meet up at McCook Community College Student Union, had to think of that proper terminology, the first 3 Tuesdays every month at noon. Stop by, check it out. Excuse me. But we're also, what's kind of neat is we are starting another adjacent club for those that can't slip away over the noon hour. They're going to be meeting, I think it's 6:45, I should know. The 6:15 in the morning. Yes, that is AM that they are going to be meeting. The reason is they're going to be meeting up at the junior high conference room. And so for teachers or anybody that just can't slip away during the day, you can come up there. They're going to be meeting and doing service projects. So the best place to find all of this stuff out is there is a McCook Rotary Facebook page. So you can learn about the new club, or that's probably the easiest way to go buy tickets in advance. And that would be great if people can buy tickets before next Tuesday for the New Year's Eve party, just for planning purposes and stuff.
You want to make sure you have enough tacos.
That's true. Yeah, we do have carniceria, catering. So come, just to prepare. So probably Facebook, the Facebook pages has the link to go buy tickets beforehand. But as Soraya said, you can buy them at the door. But it'd be great if you could do that beforehand.
Also in to talk with us here today is Chance and Jake, working on the Southwest Nebraska cattlemen. So, Chance, kind of give us a background on where this came from.
Oh, well, it was probably a few months ago. We had some other producers reach out to Jake, and then I was kind of a little longer down the line. And the Southwest Nebraska Cattlemen's is an affiliate of obviously the Nebraska Cattlemen's that runs the state. Now, with that being said, we obviously kind of cover the 6-county area: Chase, Dundee, Hitchcock, Frontier, Furnace, and then Red Willow. Really, our main goal is to kind of just give everyone in this area the opportunity that they may not obviously be getting from different avenues, such as, when you go through banks and stuff like that, it's kind of one-sided. But now we're trying to give a wider variety of different educational opportunities, and then obviously just kind of see where it goes, as much involvement as we can get. Now,
this was a group prior to you guys, and you kind of seen a little slip in it, but now you're trying to bring it back, right?
Yeah. So I don't really remember the last time they were up and going.
No, I think it was the T-Bone Club back in the 90s would have been the
Sounds all
last
right.
one at the Elks Club still. They were doing stuff there. So, kind of trying to bring it back and give it a new spin and see what kind of traction we can get.
That's very good. So what are some of the things that you guys are working on then, Jake?
Something we're working on. We've got Burke Tykert coming to speak. He's a pretty well-known speaker among cattlemen. He grew up western Wyoming, grew up on the family ranch, went away to Brigham Young University to go to college. He came back and just helped on the ranch sparingly. He never owned any part of his ranch. Then he broke off and he started several of his own ranches. He's done a lot of consulting. One of his bigger stints or consulting jobs is at the Deseret Ranch. They're one of the biggest in the U.S. And so he spent a lot of time at the Rex Ranch in Nebraska doing that. But he really has a very good understanding of profitability and the different levers it takes in the ranch industry to be profitable. So we're very lucky. McCook Community College is letting us use their East Campus. We're going to be the first presentation over there.
I was going to say, are you guys the first ones in there?
Yeah, we're the guinea pigs. So January 9th, registration starts at 1:30 over at the Old Elks Club. And then Burke Tykert's going to start speaking at 2, and we'll go to about 4:30 or so. Then we'll have some question and answer. The college is going to have some refreshments and snacks and stuff over there for us, so it should be a good time.
All right. That's pretty. What's the guy's name again?
Burke Tykert.
All right. If people want to be a part of this or attend this, what does that process look like?
So the best way, try to get RSVP'd. That way we've had kind of a good handle on what we can expect. Go ahead and jump on Facebook, look up the Southwest Nebraska Cattlemen. We have our page up and going. We'll start putting information on within the next week probably. And then the college, if you could give the college a call, they're kind of helping us out with RSVPs as well. Or obviously give Jake or I a call and we'll get you set up too.
Yeah, and the college will have a link online where you can just get on there and put your registration in. It's going to be a $20 fee to join us, but that's normally it costs several $100s to come see Burke speak. So,
what's the date again?
January 9th.
January 9th. So
I think with a name like that, you kind of know that he's good with cattle.
Yeah.
It sounds like an old cowboy name.
Yeah, he is an old cowboy. I think I can't remember, he's 70-something years old and still going strong.
Yeah.
So.
Man, it's fantastic. Just real quick here, I think everybody's been in for Coffee Club before except Jake. So for people that don't know, Livewire Fence Supply, but tell us a little bit more about Jake. What do you do?
So we farm and ranch as well. Grew up in Culbertson my whole life. Graduated from McCook High School here in 2008. Went away to college for a few years. Started at Colby. Did a year at University of Wyoming and liked the fishing a little too much and needed to go make a change. So we went down to Hays, Kansas for a couple of years and got my bachelor's in beef cattle management there. Came back home, took over Grandpa's part of the operation. So been running the operation with my dad. And then here a few years ago, we were fortunate enough to get my wife back on the operation full time, doing the books for Livewire, helping with cattle and sheep and stuff, and raising our kids there now and doing Livewire and going all different directions, but having fun. So
you bet. Folks would like more information about Livewire stuff. How do they get you there?
My number's 308-350-0034. Otherwise, we've got a Facebook page, Livewire Fence Supply, and we've also got a website, livewirefencesupply.com.
Very good. Very good. I think we're ready for the weekend poll.
We should say, I don't think a lot of people know this, but he actually has designed his own insulators.
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
I've got a business partner at Superior, Nebraska, so we actually own a mold that was made in Hastings, and the insulators are getting mold injected in Ravenna, Nebraska. And we're going through the patent process on those.
So what's different about these then?
These are a rod post insulator for like cornstalk season right now, but they are made out of for layman's terms, it's basically a tarp strap material. So it slides over the top of the post, and then there's a band that comes back over the top to hold it on. Mm-hmm. So they're really the only deer-proof insulator on the market. So,
and they work.
You're a big fan.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Again, get a hold of Jake if you'd like to learn some more about those. Weekend poll. Haley, what do you have for us?
What is your favorite cut of beef?
I figure since we got the Southwest Nebraska Cattlemen in, we better do something beef related. And so how's the poll coming in on the...
It's going good. Everybody's like ribeye. There's a couple flank steaks.
Yeah.
But ribeye is kind of the main one right now. But we had a couple briskets, but
yeah,
ribeye's taking the cake.
So favorite cut, Chance?
I'm going to have to hit a ribeye or a T-bone.
Yeah.
Same. Yep, I like the ribeye.
Soraya?
I think brisket.
What's up, Chuckles?
I needed the cheat sheet in front of me.
And it went away.
And then it went away. I didn't know what to choose. I'm going to go with brisket. I'm just going to copy Soraya because,
Rib, loin, sirloin, rump, round, short plate.
I don't know. I just go out and talk to them too much, and they're too cute to talk to. I don't know.
This is
talking to the cows behind them.
There's other ways to cut this stuff, but this is the one that I found that was easy to get on Facebook. So, for me, what is the it's the top strap, whatever it's called.
Tenderloin?
No. Flat steak or no?
Flat iron?
Oh, flat iron.
Flat iron. I like that one.
Yeah, that's it.
Like the flat iron, like the ribeye. Those are probably my two favorites there. But I don't mind the ribs. I don't mind any of them, actually, to be honest with you. Which one did you go with, Josh?
I'm going to go, you don't even have it on there, but kind of a luxury item on the cow is the beef cheek.
The beef cheek? The jowls?
Yeah. So I was able and fortunate enough to go to a barbecue joint where they had done beef cheeks. And it really kind of shocked me with how tender they are. It's like brisket if it's cooked properly, but it also has a little bit more of like your like liver and kidney, and it kind of has that little bite to it.
Yeah.
So if you like kind of the organ meat taste a little, the beef cheeks, they kind of taste like that in a way, but not.
All right, Haley, how about you?
Hands down the ribeye.
Ribeye?
Yep.
I also must announce the porterhouse is big for me. Isn't that the ribeye and the New York? Isn't that both? The porterhouse?
Yeah, you get the tenderloin side on there.
Yeah.
Well, yep.
So it's just more steak, so I'm good there.
But if I'm going steak, then I'm gonna go T-bone or ribeye. I really like the tender side of the T-bone. That's probably my favorite cut.
Next topic for the coffee club, the other side of food. How do you spread your peanut butter and jelly? Because everybody does that a little bit different. Soraya, you want to start?
I don't know. I was thinking about this. I don't think I do anything special. I just put my knife in the peanut butter, spread it on one side, and then I put my knife in the jelly and spread my jelly and put my sandwich together.
Same knife?
Yeah, I just use the same knife. I'm a heathen. Mark is fancy. He uses a spoon for his jelly and then spreads it.
Yeah. Rhonda, how about you?
I don't know. We've gotten into those squeezable things. And then, it's just going to be hit and miss. So squeezable jelly, squeezable peanut butter, and slap the bread together. Save a utensil that you have to clean.
Haley, how about you?
A thick layer of peanut butter with maybe kind of a normal amount of jelly.
Are you a peanut butter brand person? Or can you skip around?
Skipping around.
Oh my. Dad joke.
He came up with that, didn't Jeff?
I was going to say probably Jif.
It's the superior peanut butter.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not, I have to have jelly on my sandwich, but it can't be over.
Chunky or smooth?
Smooth.
Oh, chunky.
Most of the time, smooth.
See, I'm smooth on one side of bread, chunky on the other, and jelly in the middle, both. All right, Josh, how about you?
So this came about because we had this, there's a video that always pops up on Facebook.
It's a commercial.
It's a commercial.
Yeah. Or ad, yeah.
And this person took their knife and put the peanut butter on just in the middle. They didn't spread it from side to side. And that really annoys me. And it pops up on mine more than anybody else's.
You're a crust to crust guy?
I'm a crust to crust peanut butter. And then I plop my jelly on. Like I'll, dollop my jelly on in places.
Okay, all right. Jake, how do you make the PB&J?
I got to put peanut butter on each piece of bread. And then we've kind of went to the squeezable jelly as well. So I kind of squirt it in the middle and then grind the two pieces of bread together to smear it around inside of there. So, and those have been great because now I don't have to lick the peanut butter off the knife before I use the jelly.
Stick it in the jelly.
Yeah.
Chance?
You think you know a guy. I don't know. There's so many two-piece peanut butter people. I'm one piece peanut butter, one piece jelly, and just evenly spread. You got to toast it, though.
Oh, yeah.
Toast it.
I was going to say, any extra, ingredients or directions? Anybody put anything else in with the PB&J?
Pickles. If you do sweet pickles in your peanut butter, that's real good.
Sweet pickles?
If you take some sweet pickles, slice her up on a peanut butter steak, it's better than Elvis did with that banana. That thing's gross.
Isn't sweet pickles just one of those things people bring a jar of, you eat one and throw the rest away?
No.
When you find out it's accidentally sweet pickles?
Yeah, that's true. If it's on a relish tray, I get kind of mad. But
listen,
on my peanut butter sandwich, it's all right.
If you got two people that'll never say 5 words to each other in a kitchen by themselves, and there's a deli tray, one will turn to the other and say, "Is that a sweet pickle or dill?"
Yeah.
It brings people together.
The worst is when you find out it's bread and butter.
Oh, now those are fighting words.
I love the bread
and butter. My favorite.
Next topic for the Coffee Club.
We could do a pickle poll for our next one.
Yeah.
That would best pickle ever. I'll type that up. This one could be hard, but what's an opinion on an unimportant topic that you'll never change? Anybody do some homework on this one?
So for us, it's always the fight of, does that bread need butter or not? Because if you get hot zucchini bread, right? I'll put butter on every piece of bread.
Yeah.
And there's some people who are like, it doesn't need butter. It's got butter in it.
My wife's like, there's a whole stick of butter in that loaf.
You can't have too much butter.
And I was thinking, well, it still needs a little bit of butter on it.
If I can't see the butter, if the butter is melted in, it needs more butter.
But that is the one thing that I'll argue to death about is every piece of bread, doesn't matter what it is. There was pistachio bread during Christmas. I put butter on it. And people were like, you don't need butter on this pistachio bread. I'm like, no, you're wrong.
Josh, do you have a butter bell?
No.
Oh,
So
I do.
a butter
Yeah.
bell.
What's that?
So I didn't know about it,
Storage.
but my sister-in-law got my parents one for Christmas a year ago, and there's basically a jar that sits on your kitchen table, but on the underside is a bell shape. You soften a stick of butter, put it in there, and then it dunks it in water, and it keeps it safe on your
Nolan
table.
and
So
Yates
you've got
has them.
real butter that is easy to spread at any point.
Oh, wow.
So you only go through a stick every couple days now when the whole family's,
Yeah.
Or you go
It's
through a stick a
ridiculous
day at
how
our
much
house.
butter you use, but we've started putting butter on everything now since we have one.
A butter bell.
Butter bell.
Nolan and Yates. Check it out up there.
We'll see you up there later today, Josh.
See it on your face.
Well, see, I already have the shotgun clicker.
Oh,
for my ribs.
The cutter.
Oh, yeah.
Can I get that with a repeater?
Well, I've gotten pretty good at it. It's pretty much a semi.
Yeah. One shot per pull. All right. Anybody else got an opinion on an unimportant topic that you'll never change?
Naps. Fervent believer in naps, and you're not going to ever convince me. Yeah. Don't bother me between 1 and 3.
Ever?
Yeah. Just don't. Yeah. I have people trained not to bother me. But yeah, naps are important and just make the world a better place.
See, and I'm the type of person, once I'm up for the day, I'm up.
Yeah.
Unless I'm sick, then I'll take a nap. But
That's my wife. She a lot of times, she'll end up with a headache if she takes a nap in the middle of the day sometimes.
I guess I took a nap yesterday. I didn't realize it until I woke up, but a really good nap movie is Dino Kings. If you need to watch something and it gets you to fall asleep, that one will get you.
Good every time. Jake, what's the opinion on an unimportant topic you'll never change?
Oh, I've struggled with this question, but I think it's that cowboys can't listen to rap music.
That's not bad.
I'll second that.
Even worse are the cowboys that try to rap.
Yep.
That's hard. Chance?
I had it walking in the door and I already forgot it. That was a tough one for me too.
Anybody else?
I think mine is that it's a GIF, not GIF.
On the little, yeah.
Yeah, on the little moving pictures,
Yeah.
the GIF. I've just always said GIF, and nothing can change my mind.
Not even the fact that it's a graphics interface?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. It's just always been GIF, and that's how it's going to be.
Gotcha.
If you told me that you're going to send me a GIF, I'd be like, oh, heck yeah, I'm getting a thing of peanut butter.
Peanut butter, yeah. Can I have some chocolate, please? Next topic for the Coffee Club. What does everyone else seem to like that you can't stand?
Gosh.
Guacamole.
Oh, no. No avocado for you.
No.
I'm going with IPAs.
Okay.
I can't.
Josh,
a little hoppy beer.
I was going to say, will you help me? What define an IPA?
It's a more hoppy beer, so you're going to get more of the taste of your hops, which comes through. So it's a lot of people say it tastes like bar soap.
Cilantro.
But no, worse than cilantro. I can taste the soap in some IPAs.
Really?
But it's an Imperial Pale Ale. And so
I'm gonna go with that too, Rhonda. Straight beer for me.
Yeah.
I've tried a lot of different beers and no.
well, you're fancy. You like a little fancier.
I like a
taste.
bourbon. If there's a good bourbon, I'll enjoy that. But just straight beer. I've tried them hot, tried them cold. None of it. It just
I guess the ultimate beer for me I would love to go to Ireland and taste Guinness right off the tap, because that's what everybody tells me is like the most phenomenal taste in the world for beer.
I could try that one.
Because they keep it at like room temp, which is like 50 over there, 54 or something like that. They don't drink it cold.
Haley, what does everyone else seem to love but you can't stand it?
a lot of people might hate me after saying this. Throw things at your radio. I don't care. But Taylor Swift.
I knew that was coming.
You're not alone. You're not.
It goes back to the cowboys and rap music. When Taylor Swift did the T-Swizzle, when she was doing country music, and then she did the T-Swizzle, that's when things changed for her.
When they started having the Swifties. You know, she had a good start, though. I mean, she was touring with George Strait. That's where she started.
I seen her in concert at the Stampede, Country Stampede. And it was one of her first years, and she was opening for Rascal Flatts that year and at the Stampede. And I won backstage passes to go meet her. Her bodyguard stepped in front, but it's all right.
He tried to ask her to prom.
I did. I tried to ask her to prom.
What if she would have went to prom with you?
Well, then I probably wouldn't be married to Darcy.
Do you think she would have wrote a song about you?
I'm pretty sure she did.
Think this song's about you, don't you?
All right, what's my question again?
What does we exiting out of that pretty quick? What does everyone else seem to like you can't stand?
Oh gosh, fruit salad.
What's wrong with the fruit salad?
I hate mixing everything together. I guess can't
I
stand
can get
it.
behind that.
Like your bananas get mushy, and I don't eat bananas anyways. Those are gross, straight trash.
I don't mind a fruit salad.
I hate it.
Especially when they have a lot of whipped cream, no mayo, but whipped cream and the Snickers in there.
Oh, no, that's a whole different salad. I'm talking like...
But there's
watermelon, cantaloupe, that's what a fruit salad.
People put
strawberries,
it
bananas,
all together, and
mandarin
then
oranges.
they try to fake you out and pour Sprite over the top.
Gives it a little zest.
And then they do the Jell-O powder. That's just... I'm done. I'll walk out.
All right, who's next? What does everyone else seem to love that you can't stand? Sorry?
Same. I think beer is mine too.
Yeah,
I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Do you drink like wine, or what's your alcohol preference?
I like seltzers is kind of like my alternate to beer, or like a good mixed drink. I like those too.
Okay. Jake.
Guacamole was mine.
Oh, yeah, guacamole.
Yeah. I'm going to go mushrooms. They really bother me. What always drove me nuts as a kid, you'd pick them out. It's a texture thing for me, it is. It's like chewing on an old rubbery whatever. They'll say, oh, you can't even taste them. Then why are they in there? If you can't taste them, why are they in there? Just for
Have you ever had
texture?
the mushrooms that people say, it tastes like meat? You know, the bigger...
The portobellos?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
I have had those out at the Copper Mill for a plug, the lobster stuffed ones. Those are good.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with those. But just a regular mushroom and spaghetti or just some random,
Yeah.
it just throws me off.
Have you ever had them sauteed on a steak?
See, this is the thing.
Absolutely not. No. Why would I want to ruin a steak?
Dude, you don't
Ding,
even
ding, ding,
know.
right there.
So there's always one person at everybody's party that's always like, if I made you mushrooms, you'd like my mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
The Copper Mill does fantastic sauteed mushrooms, you know. And I got to be careful. I have a propensity, big word, towards gout. So I kind of, you know, mushrooms, asparagus, that type of stuff.
You were limping today when you walked in.
A little bit. Well, it's the holidays. That's what happens. But, and so mushrooms are pretty bad for that. But I'll sneak a few of those when we go out to the Copper Mill. Because
I'm that guy, though. Like, I'm the guy that's just like, if you tried my mushrooms, you'd like my mushrooms.
gout free.
So that's why at every party there's somebody that says it's because it's you.
It's you.
Yeah. I think every time Kyle and I barbecue together, mushrooms get brought up once because he's like, he hates mushrooms.
He hates them, yeah.
And I'm always just like, man, one of these times when we're going out cooking, I'll bring some mushrooms. You're going to like my mushrooms.
Well, you can do it for me.
Yeah.
Isn't that just the thing, though? No matter what it is that somebody says they don't like,
Yeah. There's always something.
you always feel like it. You know, I can convert them. You know, it's my wife. I try to get her to try all kinds of different coffees and things, and she's like, you know, I'm not gonna like it. Bring it in anyway.
See, I've always wanted to start like a YouTube page with my mom, tasting beer.
That would be hilarious.
Because her
Tasting beer with Becky.
Yeah, she has a dramatic face. And so she'll drink a beer and just the sip of it, she does like her little weird.
Joshua Anthony
Yeah.
Keyports, stop.
And I think just that enough alone would get several clicks where I could be famous. like the IPA, if she tastes the IPA, it's just great. It's like a cat tasting peanut butter for the first time. You know, it's just.
Yeah, something we should do sometime is we should do those lemon juice shots things. You know,
Oh,
it's just straight lemon juice and watch people's faces. Have you seen those?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it'd bother me.
Entertaining.
Well,
Next topic for the Coffee Club here this morning. This will be a fun one, too. What's the most useless thing you still have memorized?
I know yours is a VIN number.
Yeah. You've heard that a few times.
Yeah.
JHLRD 187, JHLRD 187 91C 007 308. So, and for those that don't know, I've told the story before, but it was a vehicle that I drove from McCook to Benkelman one time, wasn't even mine. And the radio didn't work. There was nothing to do, but I could see the VIN number upside down in the upper left-hand corner reflected off the windshield. And so, I'll try to memorize that. And it's stuck. Don't know what kind of things I need to know that I don't have because of that. How about you, Haley?
I would say mine stems clear back from third grade. We used to say the saying every single day, and it was to remember like how many days are in the month. So it's 30 days has September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31 except for February. When it's done, has 28. And I still remember that to this day.
That was impressive. We're good.
Mine's powerful. It's the only way I passed math class.
Okay.
6 times 8 is your license plate.
What?
6 times 8 is your license plate. 48.
Southwest Public Schools.
I got nothing. I can't memorize anything.
Come on.
No, I did that play a couple years ago, and that taxed me. Yeah, my memory. I am envious.
Do you remember any lines? from
No,
the
that's
play?
just it's gone. I still
Like
have the
zero?
script. Yeah, I have the script laying around somewhere, and I was like, my memory. I can't. When people do like Shakespeare and stuff like that, I'm like, how do they do that? So I'm envious of people that have a good memory and can remember a VIN number driving once from McCook to Bankelman.
Well, now, mind you, my wife will contest that there are things that I should remember and I don't. So, yeah.
It's on the calendar.
Yeah, right. It's on the calendar.
Yep. I can do dates really well. Once I get a date in my head or whatever, that I can tell what day of the week something is on,
Wow.
So once I get that stuck in my head that I was born on a Monday or this is, that's about as deep as I go.
Soraya.
I have a lot of random things that just live in my head, but I think the most useless is like I used to be a cheerleader in high school, so I have like the routine to my high school fight song still memorized somehow, like the
You
whole
wanna do that?
cheer routine, which is weird. And then I also was in color guard in college, so I have like all the flag routines memorized still. I'm like, I could probably still do it, which is crazy. But I'm also just full of random, like, useless knowledge. I'm really good on a trivia team, so
You and Josh.
things just pop out of my head, and I'm like, I didn't know I knew that, but I had that memorized.
That's fantastic.
My niece right now, she's a cheerleader, and my wife was a cheerleader, and you can kind of it's like TikTok dances, but with before the cell phone came out,
Yes,
Like,
yes.
you can always tell which ones are cheerleaders because they're always like,
What did you?
that's what they. That's all I heard. That's all I seen all Christmas break. And Darcy's like, no, it's this. I'm just like, oh my gosh, you guys need to develop a phone. Put your nose in it a little.
Jake, most useless thing you still have memorized.
So mine is please excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
Oh my gosh.
The order of operations. To some, that's not useless, I suppose, but just the acronym to remember the order of everything.
The order of what?
How to solve.
Yeah,
Exponents.
parentheses, exponents, multiplication.
Yep,
Subdivision,
never did
addition,
that.
Subtraction. Yeah.
Jesse took a computer class.
But I can conquer all those Facebook challenges when everybody argues over what the right answer is, whether it's 1 or 6 or whatever.
So what is the phrase again?
Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
Okay.
Yes.
Chance, how about you?
That was actually one of mine. It just randomly pops into my head some days. But the other one, when we were in FFA, you have your dress blues and your zipper, your little tuck your tallywhacker.
Your tallywhacker, yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes you'll just like, okay, gotta tuck your tallywhacker, and it's like, well, people coming into the radio right now, it's not what it sounds like.
I get the planets too. We learned the planets by, which you'd never say it now in school.
Yeah.
Was my very eager mother just shot up North Platte.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
that's
can't do
not
that
how
anymore.
I learned it.
But now you can't say the P because Pluto is not a planet anymore. So it's just my very eager mother just shot up north.
Well, if we want to go those, FACE, F-A-C-E for music. All cars eat gas. Grandpa buys dolls for Alice.
So that's probably your next survey question is what's someone's favorite mnemonic?
Yeah.
There we go.
There's also never eat sour watermelon for Northeast, Southwest, trying to remember your directions. as you
Never
go.
eat soggy wheat for that one.
Roy G. Bibb.
Oh, yeah.
Bibb
Rainbow.
or Viv or whatever it is.
Bib.
Oh, those are great. I love it. Last topic before the games section here today. Would you rather become a snowball fight champion or an ice skating veteran?
Oh, man.
Okay, Chance, you got to go first on this one.
Yeah, snowball all the way.
Yeah.
Come on, ice skating.
I've never even had ice to skate on, so I don't know. But can't say I've had a lot of snow either. But that's
Anybody ever do the ice skating down at Barnett Park?
I'm still upset about that. Don't bring it up.
When they had the whole,
You can still see it.
there's the mound around it.
Yeah, right there, just south. Yeah, south of Parker.
Yeah.
Some
Right
of
there.
us were born after 91.
How long has that been gone, Rhonda?
It was. I moved here in '95, and it was here a couple years because it was water that they released from Parker.
Right.
Is what filled it, and then Parker changed to be more environmentally friendly. They didn't use as much water, so they didn't have the water to fill it. So, and the city just said, no, we're not maintaining it. No, I loved it. That's why I've got ice skates for that.
Yeah.
No ice skating rink. Yeah.
The question is, would you rather be a snowball fight champion or an ice skating veteran?
I do. I've got ice skates. Yeah,
So
we have multiple
ice skating.
pairs. So yeah, I would be the ice skating.
Soraya.
Ice skating, for sure. I wish I could do those cool jumps.
Jake.
I've never been ice skating, but I think I'd like to be an ice skating veteran if that means I never fall on the ice again.
Right. Haley, how about you?
Snowball champ. I like me a mean game of dodgeball, so
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a snowball. I'm going to go snowball champion just because I feel like I would make a really good ice skater, and then I'd have to have, like, you know, the Michelle Kwan, like, type, and then I'd develop a villain, an arch nemesis, and they would break my ankle, and things would go south from there.
I would have made money.
It's a little safer in softball.
I wondered if we would, come full circle to the Nancy Kerrigan and
Oh, yeah.
I Tanya, you haven't watched it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that usually gets those two mixed up on which one was the hitter or which one was the hitty?
No.
Okay.
Not with all the Lifetime documents
I was
they've done
gonna
on it.
Games section. Don't have a lot of games today. That's all right. It's close to the holiday, so we're going to phone it in a little bit. Wrong answers only. I'll give you a stat, and you can tell me anything except for the exact right answer. Haley, you get to start. What U.S. state is known for Disney World, the Miami Dolphins, and a lot of retirees?
Montana.
Josh.
That's a kind of a shame to Montana. Shanghai.
Utah.
Idaho.
Nebraska.
Iowa.
Name a two-wheeled recreational vehicle. Name a two-wheeled recreational vehicle.
Cancorn.
Wrong answers only. What?
Oh, man.
Party foul.
Spilled coffee.
We're gonna can we take a moment of silence for the coffee?
Yeah, we got a pour.
So I poured out some day-old coffee, and I did that. And my grandson, who's 2 years old, goes,
Dang it, that was good coffee, too.
bring him up right. Name a two-wheeled recreational vehicle.
Oh,
Taco.
snowblower.
Snowball. If you try hard enough.
Roller skates.
Roller skates.
Helicopter.
Helicopter. Wrong answers only. It's harder than you think.
So I seen a friend of ours, they put it on their Snapchat. They tied a leaf blower to their kid's tricycle. And it was like a small engine. That baby she was humming down the road.
Kid was probably just flying.
Yeah. It helps when you have no snow in December.
It's the name game trivia. You're going to use the first letter of your first name to answer each question. So, for example, if your name is Mark and I asked for a U.S. state, you'd say Maine. Okay? So, name game trivia. Name something you watch on television.
Oh, man.
Cars.
Cars.
Oh, this is going to be tough because we got three J's.
3 J's. Yeah.
I don't even watch it, but Jurassic Park comes to mind because it starts with a J.
I love it. That's good. Yeah.
Seinfeld.
Seriously,
Still the best.
Yeah, pass. I seriously
I
can't
wish
think of
my
anything.
name started with an S. Well, that's it,
Yeah.
Seinfeld, too. Yeah, there's not Jumanji.
Nice.
The HGTV channel.
Name game trivia. Next one. A food or beverage typically served at breakfast.
Coffee.
Yeah, nice.
Juice.
Sour juice.
Rolls.
Junk.
Hash browns.
Very good.
We didn't even get a mimosa in there.
No.
That's the sour juice.
Okay, name game trivia. Go backwards. Haley, you're first. An office supply.
Oh my.
Anybody want to help her?
H.
For H?
For age.
Hair tie.
That's not an office supply.
And it is if you're a lady.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know.
All right, Josh, you're up.
Junk
Oh,
drawer.
highlighter. Highlighter.
Yeah,
good job.
That's good. I'm going to go junk drawer.
Okay.
Everybody's got that one drawer in their office they just pile stuff in.
Rhonda,
Rolling chair.
okay.
Stapler.
The J folder.
Calculator.
Okay. And the last one, a U.S. state. Soraya, you're first.
South Dakota.
We're out.
Okay, Jake.
Could have it anywhere in it. Is there any state that has a
With
J
where all of
in
our
it?
stuff is made anymore, Japan's starting to feel like a U.S. state.
Right. Canada soon, maybe, if Trump gets his way. So.
Oh, it pains me to say this, but California.
Yeah, it was either California or Colorado, one of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
going to be a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Not that one is better than the other, really. Rhonda?
Rhode Island.
Okay. Haley?
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Yeah, and Jay is our host.
Is there any state that has a J in it?
It is
Even
anywhere.
Has-
New Jersey. There you
Jersey,
go.
yeah.
You could have got Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah.
The Jersey boys.
Okay, got a couple of either ors, and then we'll finish up show here today. Would you rather be good at sports or good at grades?
Sports.
Huh? I was not really good at either of them. I guess I'm gonna go sports because that's what I like more is sports. And if I could have been like 3 years in the NFL or something, I'd been done by now. You know.
Well, how about 3 years in college with the NIL now? I mean,
Yeah, no kidding. There's some people that are making more than.
don't make me go to pro. I'm making so much money here. It's a real thing.
It's like what South Carolina's quarterback, the Gamecocks. They just signed their quarterback for $2.7 million. A normal like NFL starting quarterback's like a rookie year salary is not even $1 million.
Yeah. Yeah, Brock Purdy took him to the Super Bowl.
At like $300,000.
Yeah. Yeah. Rhonda?
I'm going to go for grades. Just-
Grades?
Yeah.
Yeah. Soraya?
Yeah, grades. No surprise if you know me.
Jake?
C's got degrees, so we're going sports.
That's right.
Oh, I'll probably go grades. I just would have made so many conversations so much easier.
On Coffee Club and more. Next one for the either or. Early morning walks or late night talks? Which one for you? Haley?
How about neither? Okay, if I had to pick one, I hate mornings, so probably late night.
Late night talks. Josh? Early morning walks, late night talks.
This might surprise you, but I'm going to go early morning walks, and that's just because I talk for a living. And so by the time it gets to nighttime, I don't really want to talk at all.
All done. Rhonda?
Early morning walk.
Okay. Soraya?
Early morning walk.
Early morning walk.
Probably go with the early morning walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a late night talks guy. I don't mind walking, but I could talk forever in a day. Never get tired of it. But maybe that's just me. So, all All right, folks, time for the birthdays and anniversaries here for December 27th. We'll take weekend birthdays. We'll take the last couple of days also because we actually had some vacation days, didn't we, Josh? It was nice.
Yeah. I don't know how much of a vacation it was. I wasn't home.
You want a staycation?
I kind of do because we were running all over back and forth. But there were some people that didn't get the time off that we got, so I appreciated it.
Yeah. All right, Haley, you want to start any birthdays you got for today, plus the weekend and a couple days before?
Yeah. The only one that I have was called into us this morning. Vicky Lang has a birthday today.
Josh, your list?
Chelsea Morgan with a birthday today. And also Alexa Belvio. I don't remember what her original name was. Kevin Dunn, and then my little cousin Olivia Keenports, who says she is 27. She's only like 10.
So, yeah, not 27. Becky Gill, also Samantha Gap from Grand Island now with a birthday. Vicky Lang, you said. And Mike Pokup had a birthday yesterday. So happy birthday. He's a frequent flyer here on our coffee club too. Any upcoming birthdays?
I got Kristen Susie has a birthday tomorrow. Kyle Buckey with a birthday tomorrow. And Jen West. Brett Warren has a birthday on Sunday. And Juliet Critchfield has a birthday on, I guess that's Monday. Never mind.
28th, 29th birthdays include Shannon Pivito, Gabe Viema, Jen West, Trent Mattson, Kyle Budke, and Clinton Hosick. Also, Sarah Bradley. So we got to pick somebody to get the cool prizes we give away.
A donut from Ember's Bakery, ice cream from The Scoop, a sandwich from Jimmy John's and Coca-Cola.
Who was the one called in?
Vicky Lang.
Vicky, come by the radio station and pick up those prizes here sometime soon. That is Coffee Club here on a Friday morning, December 27th. And I want to highlight a couple of upcoming events here pretty quick. The first one here, end of the year, December 31st. Rotary hosting a nice little party on, what night is that?
Tuesday.
Is that Tuesday night? Yeah. So if folks want to get involved with that, how do they do so?
Yeah, so New Year's Eve at McCook City Auditorium, 8:30 to 12:30, we'll be having our party celebration with tacos, nachos, drinks, line dancing lessons from 8:30 to 9:30, DJ, photo booth. It's going to be a ton of fun, so you can purchase those tickets online through our Facebook event page. There's a link on there, or you can purchase them at the door. It's $55 for one or $100 for a couple. And then if you would like to get involved with Rotary, stop by the first 3 Tuesdays at noon at the Student Union Building and come see us and learn more about it. And then we also have our companion club coming up that will start January 9th at 6:30 in the morning. So if you are one of the early morning walk kind of people, you can come join there.
Late night talks, early morning walks. And Southwest Nebraska Cattlemen, you guys got an event coming up in January.
Yeah, Burke Teichert's coming to speak. January 9th, we'll be at the Old Elks Club, or now the MCC East Campus. Registration starts at 1:30. Speaker starts at 2 o'clock, and we'll go until about 5 or so. Be refreshments there, and we invite everybody to come out. You do not need to be a Nebraska Cattleman member or anything like that. It's open to anybody that would like to join us. So we'd like to get everybody involved and help us bring more educators like Burke back to the area to challenge the cattlemen in Southwest Nebraska to get everybody a little bit more efficient and get some new ideas going.
Let's be honest. The following days after this, everybody's going to be talking about, well, I heard, or did you hear? And you want to be a part of that conversation, right?
Yeah, be one of the original guys here at firsthand. Just be a leader and come out and let's see what we can do to help each other run a better operation.
That is Coffee Club on a Friday morning, December 27, 2024. 105.3 Coyote Country, the last one of the year.
Yeah, the 201 show.
201st show. That's right. There you go. Happy Weekend Eve.